Welcome to our show. Today, we're diving into a captivating discussion on a topic that has intrigued and perplexed people for centuries: tithes. We'll explore the historical significance, the cultural variations, and the modern-day relevance of this intriguing practice. So, whether you're a seasoned scholar or just curious about what tithes are, stay tuned for an enlightening conversation that's sure to pique your interest. Hey, have you ever thought about tithing to our church? I've been considering it lately, and I'd like to discuss it with you. Oh, that's an interesting topic. I've heard about tithing, but I'm not entirely sure how it works or if it's something I should do. What are your thoughts on it? Well, tithing is the practice of giving a portion of your income, typically 10%, to support the church and its activities. Some people see it as a way to contribute to their faith community and help those in need. I see. So, what's your motivation for considering tithing? For me, it's about giving back and being part of something bigger than myself. I feel blessed in many ways, and I want to share those blessings with others and support the church's mission. That's a noble reason. But I also have some concerns about tithing. What if I can't afford to give 10% of my income? Is it mandatory? Tithing isn't meant to be a financial burden. It's a personal choice, and the amount can vary based on your financial situation. Some people start with a smaller percentage and increase it over time. The important thing is the willingness to give. That's good to know. And how can I be sure the money will be used for the right purposes within the church? Most churches have transparency about their finances, and they often provide reports on how the funds are used. It's also a good idea to have open discussions with the church leaders about their financial practices. I appreciate your insights. I think I'll learn more about tithing and have a chat with our church leadership before making a decision. Thanks for discussing this with me. You're welcome. It's important to make an informed choice. Feel free to reach out if you have more questions. Absolutely. And speaking of the Bible, there's a verse that resonates with the concept of tithing. It's Malachi 3:10, which says, "Bring the whole tithe into the storehouse, that there may be food in my house. Test me in this, says the Lord Almighty, and see if I will not throw open the floodgates of heaven and pour out so much blessing that there will not be room enough to store it." That's a powerful verse. It emphasizes the idea that tithing is not just about giving, but also about receiving blessings. It's something I'll reflect on as I explore this further. It's a great verse to keep in mind. Tithing is a personal journey, and I'm here if you ever want to discuss it further or explore more passages from the Bible. Thanks for joining the show. On Discussion on Tithes explored various perspectives, with some supporting the concept as a way to give back to their communities, while others questioned its relevance in modern times. Ultimately, the effectiveness and necessity of tithes vary based on personal beliefs and circumstances. Thanks for inviting me on your show. Today I have learned a lot.